Prophet Primate Ayodele says that Igbos are the problem of this country. Before I go on, I want to correct an impression. I knew a lot of Igbo people will be angry with this very man, but for me, I'm not angry with him. Do you know why? When I look at his background, I remembered something. What is that? Most white garment churches have this one problem. It's very common among them. A lot of white garment churches prophets had in the past had mental challenges. I'm not saying this it's not a joke. Make your findings. A lot of white garment churches pastors had in the past had mental problem. That is why somebody like this Primate Ayodele, if you check his record, this man must have in the past, he must have one time in the past had mental challenges. I'm telling you honestly. Apart from most men of God in Nigeria having mental challenges, take all the men of God in Nigeria to psychiatric hospital. Over 90% of them will not come back immediately. Over 90% of people you call men of God in Nigeria are having mental challenges. Take them to psychiatric hospital. They will give them immediate or urgent medical attention. Majority of them. Not to talk of white garment churches. You know, white garment churches are known for particular something. Most of them are very common with this issue of mental challenged people. It's very common. And that is why there's one adage in Igbo land that say that nobody in his right senses or his right eye goes to white garment church. Any problem that will take you there must be a very serious problem. Nobody will just come out. No, so when this man said that, I look at his background, I started laughing. White garment churches, over 99.9% of their prophets had in the past had mental challenges. This Primate Ayodele is one of them. Go and check his record. That one apart. He said that Igbos are cursed in Nigeria. That is why they cannot be president of Nigeria. Well, I know they are saying that because of Peter Obi. Do you understand what I'm saying? For an average Igbo man, we don't give a damn about Nigeria. We don't want Nigeria. It's Nigeria that needs us. If Igbos are cursed in Nigeria, I will ask Nigerians just one simple question, especially this Pastor Ayodele. If Nigerians were told after 1970, follow me carefully. If Nigerians were told immediately after 1970, when they made a lot of policies to tighten the situation of Igbos, that Igbos houses will be demolished in Lagos in 2023, 2024, 2025. Would they believe that? I don't know if someone is following me. If Nigerians were told in 1970, after the Nigerian Biafra Civil War, that these Igbo people we are looking at, that time is coming when you will, out of greed, out of jealousy, out of whatever have you, demolish their houses in Lagos, Nigerians will not believe that. What is the sign of that? It's a sign of blessing. Get it straight. Igbos are the most blessed tribe in Nigeria. I go lie for you. Igbo people are the most blessed tribe in Nigeria. Anything they touch is money. Anywhere they go with light. Anywhere they step in, blessing. Anywhere they step in, development. Igbos, the most blessed tribe in Nigeria. Ask yourself, why is it that our Igbos in Nigeria are highly blessed, but Nigerians as a country is going down? It might interest you to know that Nigeria is under serious curse. If you don't know it. Nigeria as a government is under serious curse. Only one thing will save Nigeria: restitution. Who would they make that restitution to? Igbo people. Though it's too late. It's already too late. It's already too late because Igbos have passed the boundary. They passed the Rubicon. That's the bottom line. Igbos has passed the Rubicon. You see, Nigeria, there is nothing anybody could do to save Nigeria. Nigeria is cursed. That's the bottom line. The only thing that would have saved Nigeria is to make restitution for their wrongdoing to the Igbos. That would have maybe changed the narrative. But as it is now, forget it. Nigeria as a country is under a serious curse. That is why only the Igbos as a tribe. Go and check it now. No matter the situation of Nigeria, Igbos will hardly complain. It's a sign of blessing. Most blessed tribe in Nigeria are the Igbos. No matter the situation of things in Nigeria, they will hardly complain. They will survive it. Even when everything has been taken away from them. How many Igbos are in politics? How many are they are in charge of? How many Igbos are in charge of oil? How many are there? How many Igbos have monopoly power? A Yoruba man or Tedola has the monopoly power. Dangote, a Fulani man or outside extraction, has the monopoly power. No Igbo man has the monopoly power. Yet we are challenging them in commerce and industry. Igbos are highly blessed. And that is why I told you, my Igbo brethren, don't be angry with Primate Ayodele. Siko, mental case. I know. Go and I don't need to check his record before telling you this. I know. Go and check Prophet Ayodele's record. This man must have in the past had Siko, mental case. It's very common now. It's very common among white government churches, not to talk of other churches. Don't know what I say. Over 90% of people you call men of God today in Nigeria, take them to psychiatrist hospital. They will not come back. They will give them urgent medical attention, not to talk of white garment churches that has that one. It's their area of specialization, treating mental cases. Most of their preachers, prophets, and whatever are people that pass through mental issue. Pastor Ayodele, I'm sure of it, is one of them. Back to what I'm saying, Igbos are the most blessed tribe in Nigeria. The only thing that will save Nigeria, but it's too late already, is to make restitution for their wrongdoings to the Igbos, but it's already too late. Forget about Nigeria. Nigeria is over. And there's nothing anybody can do about that. I'll quote Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that Nigeria is carved out for destruction, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. Nothing anybody can do about that. Let me stop here for now. Follow me for more of the life.
The Igbos, they are tired of this world called Nigeria. Hausa is not the problem, but the Igbos. Any Igbo can go against it. You can lambast me. You can insult me, it's not my business. It gives me courage. It gives me more glory and blessing. Your insult. Igbo, they are the problems of this country. They are desperate of power. They want to rule Nigeria at all costs. And I've not seen them ruling Nigeria, even in coming dispensation. Let them bring, when 10 trillion will come out. Igbos, they are betrayal of themselves. Igbo cannot control Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest with ourselves. But they don't understand. Instead of them to seek wisdom, they are flexing muscle. And that's not the answer. That's what Tinubu does not even know. Obasanjo, who is advocating for them, they are the one who spoil it. All these Obasanjo, Yakubu Gowon, who are they? Many of them. So Obasanjo wants to make amendment now, when it's too late. Tell the Baba to go and sleep. We can't make any amendments. Igbo, there is an error at the beginning. A course is on you. If you don't reverse that course, Igbo, you can't be president of anything in Nigeria.
I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I saw videos online about Primate Ayodele. He made some categorical statements that need to be answered. Number one, he said that the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Number two, that they are desperate to become president. Number three, that they can never be president of Nigeria now or in the future dispensation. Number four, that the Igbos betray one another. Let's take them one after the other. Number one, the spirit of a prophet is under the control of the prophet. He should be up to 65. You should not be talking anyhow because you are a prophet. If the spirit of the prophet is not controlled, it will be insanity. It will be, prophecy is for edification, exhortation, and comfort, not for destruction and confusion. Mark my word. And why must it be only political prophets? What are you looking for? They should speak, if you do something, you will now say they should seek spiritual guidance. What are you looking for? Is it a business venture? The Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. They have contributed in sport, they've contributed in literature, they've contributed in academics, they've contributed in business, they've contributed to the military, they've contributed economically, and contributed politically. And they are the most traveled and integrated group of people among the different nationalities in Nigeria. They build anywhere, they do business anywhere, they marry different tribes, they interact with people, and the president of the business school in Onitsha is a Yoruba man. The president, is the president or rector now? Director of the business school, Onitsha Business School, is a professor. He is a Yoruba man, Somebody called me from a Pirates Confraternity Coven, or the Devil's Cove in Enugu. He is a Yoruba man. So all this tribal bigotry masquerading as prophecy must be condemned. The Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria is the problem of the Igbos. Quote me. The Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria is the problem of the Igbos. Number two, that the Igbos are desperate to rule Nigeria. Nnamdi Azikiwe has become president before. Umezoke has become speaker. Pius Ayim has become president of Senate. And I said before now that the Igbos do not need to be presidents of Nigeria for them to do well. And some Igbo boys with low mentality came after me, were attacking me. No. And I gave example of several presidents who have come from Yoruba land, come from the north, come from different parts of the country, come from Bayelsa. Their areas have not developed. The tallest building in this community here is owned by an Igbo boy. He is a chief in the palace here. Go around Nigeria, you see their business. In our national team, you will see Igbos. In any place in Nigeria, you will see Igbos. So they are not desperate to become president, Primate Ayodele. They are not. They would do well if left on their own. They are doing well even in these terrible systems. They are not shouting a big power. No, they are doing well. So they are not desperate. Don't let your hatred for Peter Obi and your allegiance through tribal bigotry to President Tinubu becloud the Spirit of God in your mind. That's if you have it. Because if you have the Spirit of God, you will open your mouth and utter this kind of divisive and rubbish trash that can be said to be cyberbullying or something that can cause ethnic rivalry, or you're casting aspersion on a race. There is a law to that effect. The next thing is that you said that Igbos betray each other. Is there any is there any tribe that does not betray each other? There's no tribe, no race. Who betrayed Awolowo? Who said my hands are tied? What happened between Akintola and Awolowo? You just open your mouth and you vomit nonsense in the name of prophet. Primate, what you did is irresponsible, is unpatriotic, is unspiritual. That the Igbos can never be president now or in the next dispensation. So what? So what? That no, I'm highly disappointed and irritated. And I believe that people should caution some of these fellows. I just did a video about cautioning Gumi or even arresting him. And the president should caution Primate Ayodele, and the Igbo community should write a letter to him, Johannes Indigo, write a letter to him and caution him for castigating them and portraying them in a wrong light. That's a libelous and scandalous statement that somebody that is supposed to be a spiritual person has made and should not be allowed to lie low. I remain Dr. Charles Apokin. Let's see the vex with this Buddha.
Enunciating as seeing videos like this. The problem is not that this fake, irritating nuisance in the name of a man of God would put out this content or will say this on the altar in the name of Christianity, in the whatever guise. The problem is that there are people, whether of his tribe, of other tribes, that shares this and believe that this is true or this is something to applaud. That's my only problem. That's my problem. Anybody can lose nuts. Anybody, irrespective of the title, the office, the followers, the platform, or anybody can lose nuts, and it happens. It has happened here, we can see. But there are people who think that Primate Ayodele makes sense enough in this very disgusting. I've read, and by way of historical connections, you could see that there is an unspoken bias against the Igbos for them not to be allowed into the seat of power. And all of that are now almost public knowledge. But when somebody, and if you follow the trajectory of Primate Ayodele, he started all of these things, all of this bigotry with as prophecies. He will come hold the microphone and declare that he heard from God, and he says them. Of course, you should know that in recent time, Nigerians have now started to despise national or political prophecies, and he's no longer catching the attention. He's now shown his full self, and he's now this disgusting. But there are Nigerians that think that this word, it speaks of a particular, and I'm worried. I wasn't around before the Civil War, but I've taken my time. I have consumed more of information remote, because there are so many indices. Looking back in my classrooms and all of the times I had times talking about or reading or learning about the remote and immediate cause of the Nigerian Civil War of 1967 to 1970. There are a lot of things, a lot of pictures, a lot of signals that you could pick that is breeding. So I've had time to read about it. And things like this are part of the things that led to it. And it's unfortunate that young Nigerians are trying to create borderless solutions to our problems. Young Nigerians are doing their best to create borderless solutions to problems, share ideas, create innovation, produce, do everything. I'm not sure there is anybody that is around me now that is around me on the basis of tribe. So people even say, I get called out sometimes by my brothers at home who say that I'm attacking the state government and all of that, and or attacking political figures, so they are from my state and everybody. I have also criticized the fact that we talk about Godswill Akpabio here. There are people from Akwa Ibom says you shouldn't, whether it's for good or for bad. Here's some Wiki's video or stories. There are Riverians who say no, you should not talk about that. But some of us do not care whether it's Oshomole, is Obaseki, or whoever the person is, as long as you've chosen to be anti-people who call you out. But Nigeria is never, the only time Nigeria has been this tribalistic was before the Civil War. That should call for concerns. I'm really worried. Somebody should call Primate Ayodele to order. He's an old man, but we've now realized in recent time that even foolish people grow old. This is not Satan, and this is not Christianity. He's not speaking for Christianity. He's not of the kingdom. He doesn't have sense, and I say that without apology. He doesn't have sense. And if you think he has sense, you have to prove it. This is not Satan. I hope somebody calls him to order. I hope so. Because all of these drums of war that these people are beating from various, and it's not just about Primate Ayodele. I've also seen videos from all religions, from Igbo, some persons, and the bigotry, the extent. And don't deceive yourself that it's only online. Oh. I'm hearing people say this bigotry is a lie. Oh. I'm telling you.
If you know that your parents cannot comport themselves, they are incapable of, comporting themselves, please don't give them phone. Don't open social media for them. Because I see no reason why Mrs. Mother is not trending on the media, talking about how people are dragging her because of what the daughter said on Big Brother Nigeria. Mother, what is your business with what people are saying? Like, who even opened social media for the woman in the first place? Because I don't understand. This now looks like what happened when Fina won Big Brother Nigeria. You guys remember how Fina's father came on the media dragging Fina, talking about how Fina didn't build a house for them, how Fina squandered her money. It's the same thing that is happening now. Imagine this woman now she knows say she won't come make video for front of her house. Start say she know they beg money. Why you not show us your house when Imisi be nobody? Before Imisi went to Big Brother Nigeria, why didn't you make a video to show us your house? It's not that your daughter have won now that you're not talking. What the heck is wrong with these parents of these days? Even now, this woman and Baba Mohbad, they're supposed to marry themselves, because that was how Mohbad, the father was busy talking about, oh, look at my hair, I'm a superstar's father, my hair's like this, my hair's like that. That's what you are doing right now, madam. What are you doing in comment section? Why are you thinking about what people are saying about you? Why people opinion, why does it matter to you guys so much? Does people opinion, does it define you as a human being? I heard that they said she gave birth to 10 children for 4 different men. The reason this news is trending now is because you brought yourself to the media to ridicule yourself. Your daughter might have said something when she was in Big Brother's house. And so, let people say whatever they want to say. People that are criticizing you, are they better than you? You are not replying people, oh, this. Oh, guy, when I just shift come off from my phone. I know this rubbish one they do. When your pikin never dey famous, you don't know, say you go come, they talk about comment. They do social media. All of a sudden, you are not talking about your daughter on the media. Oh, this is where I live. Oh, I'm not begging for money. I'm comfortable. People, this, that. How were you able to read comment section? You say you didn't go to school. How? Who is reading it to you? Who is pushing you to make this kind of videos? Who is pushing you to do this? Eh? Your daughter doesn't like you. Your daughter have some form of resentment towards you, probably because of what happened in the past. Is this the way you are going to remedy it? Is this the way you are going to salvage the situation to mend the broken relationship you have with your daughter? I don't understand. Oh, I beg. They say you abandon your children. You dey come tell us say you know about. We not ask for your explanation. Focus on your child. God, what kind of parents do we have these days?